Okay, give us just a sec. We're going to run some beautiful music, okay?
Beautiful. Oh, boy. Here we go.
Just sit back and enjoy this. Headphones? I ain't getting nothing.
I have a feeling I've heard it before.
Yeah, this is exciting. Oh, I love that music.
Oh, there's a familiar sound.
Yeah. Hey, and we're back. That is amazing music written by a guy over in Bakersfield, T. Stevens. He's our next guest. Welcome back to Minding Your Business. T, how you doing?
I'm just tickled pink, and I've been busier than a cat covering poop on cement. I'm telling you.
And also right next to me, I have my brand new co-host, Aaron Goldstein. Say hi. Hello.
Hello, Aaron. How are you?
I am very good. How are you?
I'm very well. Thank
So
you.
what's been going on, T?
Oh, my. Where to start? Well, I think the last time I saw you in person, I was at the Neilstock Festival.
Neilstock. That's amazing. Yep.
Yeah, very fun time. Unfortunately, the band, the other three guys, after that show, decided they didn't want to play music anymore with the lion thing, you know.
Yeah.
So I took a little time off and kind of regrouped and thought about what I wanted to do, what direction now. Because we were doing we could do 4 sets in a night. We did 50-something songs, you know, and we did the live showcase stuff. So I decided to go just a 15-song power set showcase type thing and just audition. So I put my feelers out in LA and the coast, and very fortunate to have the original Lions Named Leo bass player back.
Wow.
Yeah. He had taken a break for a while and wanted to get out of it about 2-3 years ago. And we had a guy named, a middle guy there that was in the Big Stage video. You can see Big Stage on YouTube. Just Lions Named Leo and then Big Stage. Really produced well video. And then...
So, T, you're a songwriter, but you're more than that. You're a producer.
Yeah, I produced everything that you're hearing on the CD, all that. Yeah, I started getting into... Well, I've been a songwriter, singer, you know, since high school. I was in my first band, you know, pretty much right out of early college years. Signed band, I should say. Got signed. And then, you know, various formations. And sometimes I'd work, you know, a day job and then just 2, 3, 4 nights a week doing stuff like that, and just rolled with the changes, you know. And now I'm a few years wiser, and I'm still doing it, unbelievably. I don't know how long.
If people want to follow you, what's your current name on Facebook?
The main one you can go to is this Lions Named Leo on Facebook. I monitor that, and I post new song, also here's on LNL radio now. And then my personal is Trace Zach Daniels. So it's TEE and then Trace Zach Daniels, all one word. It'll pop right up. It's kind of a little cartoon picture, and then it has a live shot of me. Where was that show? I was in Tehachapi when we played with Edema last couple summers back or whatever it was.
So how did you go to Bakersfield?
Good question, man. I wasn't even born in this country. Actually, I was born in Naples, Italy. You know where that is?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So Dad's, you know, jobs and life and everything. He passed cancer in 2004, but we came to this area after moving. We went through New York, a stint, Texas, Wisconsin. We lived in Apple Valley, Victorville for a while, then up north in the Redwoods. That was my favorite. If I ever want to retire or get to that point and I can do it, I'm gonna build a little cabin up there, boy. That's just God's country, man.
It is. It's beautiful.
Oh, it's a little town called Leggett. It's about 200 people. If you're going up to 101 or the 5, whatever it is, you miss the town if you blink. I mean, it's just a little sign, you know. But what it's famous for is the Chandelier drive-through tree. And if you ever go north, it's about 8 hours vacation. You got to stop. This tree is beyond amazing. It towers above everything else around it by probably 100, 200 feet. Looks like a chandelier, and you can drive your car through the bottom of the tree.
Wow.
And that was my playground when we lived there.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I had a lake there, and then there wasn't the internet, and really not even much TV. I mean, I got up, and to me, I was outside was life. I only came inside to grab a bite to eat and get a little sleep, and then I'm
Right.
And we had the Four Seasons too up there. It was beautiful, but we got here because of Dad's work, and I went through high school and majored in music, Cal State, and it was interesting. I learned a lot, but I didn't like to do homework. I would absorb it really fast. So homework seemed redundant to me. It was like, well, I just learned that. Why would I want to write it down? And so my teachers love me, but they said, we're going to have to fail you. And I was like, I don't care. I don't care. I just I do what I do. And I was never a theory guy, but I understand theory. And took vocal lessons and guitar lessons from Mary Osborne, one of the great woman jazz guitarists. And I was a sponge. I would just get around other, older, better musicians and just absorb. And my dad taught me a real wise thing when I was young. When I was in college, he said, college is there for one thing, to teach you how to learn. And when that snapped in my head one day, I figured it out. It all made sense. Like, I can do anything I want to do.
Yep.
Once you learn how to learn, I could start a whole new career today if I wanted to, because now I know how. And it was, so I just got bored of college. I went back to junior college a little bit. And, and been playing and writing ever since. And
You will always be performing, won't you?
Well, you say always, but it's, I have to be realistic too. I have a body that isn't capable of keeping up with my mind, unfortunately. Like all of us realize as we get a little years under our belt. So I will try to always perform live. I'm actually practicing in two bands right now. I play bass in my friend's band, which is a lot of fun. I love to play bass also. And then I'm regrouping the new Lions Named Leo lineup, which I have a really great, like I said, the Mighty Mike, the bass player's back. I got a great new singer.
Who was that singer in Lions Named Leo?
The old singer?
The kid.
Oh, Joe, he wasn't a kid. Joe's like, well, maybe to you, but he's like 36 or 7.
What a voice.
Yeah, he had a really, really nice voice. He gave me notice about 3 months before that he wasn't going to be able to do it anymore. Just his health wasn't very good. He's kind of a smoker, actually a lot of smoker, and it was being a singer and a trumpet player.
Yeah.
It just, I think, started catching up. So I was already looking around and auditioning and keeping that open. So I got a new guy named Juan Guerrero Martinez, I think he says it. It's a kind of long name, but we call him One Drop. And he is just a character. He's such a good guy. He's got a bubbly personality, no ego. He works as a full-time karaoke guy, like 3 or 4 times a week. He does his own. So he's singing all the time, and he learns really quick. And then D Swizzle, we call him, on drums. He's a really nice guy, super, super solid. And then right now I'm auditioning horn players. So if anybody's listening to my voice and you play sax or trumpet and trombone, my number is 661-326-1604, Artists International. I want to talk.
Yeah. Kenneth, our engineer, says we've been using Say for 6 or 7 months. It's time for a new bumper music. What do you suggest?
Ooh, wow.
I mean, by kind permission of the writer.
Of course. I'm honored that you use it. You know what, man? It's so hard for me to talk about what I write because every song is a piece of my soul. It literally is. I mean, it takes a lot out of me, mentally and spiritually. So it's hard to say, oh, play Pound because that's got a cool riff in it. Or, usually I just let people listen to, get go on like Reverb Nation or something, listen to multiple tracks.
I'm going to let Kenneth figure that one out. He tells us that we have about 2 minutes left.
Okay.
So
I can make a quick suggestion, probably for your audience. In the Streets is very light ska-ish, kind of like Say, but then there's heavier. Standing is kind of a heavy Ramones rock, just in your face.
He's making notes.
It depends on your mood, really.
We're up.
Say isn't one of my favorite songs, but a lot of people like it. So, yeah, I don't. It's just like I said, it's hard for me. So
yeah. Okay, we're gonna. No matter what we do, we're gonna give you credit because you're an amazing talent, and your performance was at Neilstock was memorable.
Oh, thank you so much. I had a great night. Really did. Enjoyed the people, and it was a pleasure to come up there. Hopefully, I'll be back with the new group out there. As soon as we get a couple horn players in place, we're almost there. It's sounding really, really good.
Well, I'll keep an eye on your Facebook page, and maybe we'll show up in Bakersfield sometime for a live performance.
That would be awesome.
It's always fun talking with you. Thank you so much for helping the Lancaster Chamber of Commerce. Your music and your soul have really added to this show, and it's helped us take it to a new level.
Oh, wow. That means a lot. Thank you, and namaste to all of you.
Thank you very much. T. Stevens, Bakersfield, California. Lion's name Leo. Thank you.